I have to interject here because you just reminded me of something. The other night I was showing my buddy Gumblegurt 2 and they were having a bug. So I went into the code and 4400, the missing no creepypasta Goomble, somehow removed the variable, replaced it with a nonsense variable, and replaced a number with a nonsense number that made it so every Goomble tried to turn into 4400. Frankly, I was a little scared. Frankly, I think the game might be haunted.
Dude. Hello everyone and welcome to the ScratchRunning podcast, the official podcast of competitive browser gaming, where our motto is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. I am never laughing at a number again. As always, I'm your host Kieran, and with me on the mic are the nicest people I know.
Wow.
We got Probably Not.
Oh, it's funny you said me first. That's the best way to end that statement. Go ahead.
They're a little nerdy.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
right.
expect that, huh?
Yeah, we got Lemonade.
Hello, I'm the guy who's here sometimes.
It's true.
Awesome. We got Clabs.
I just wanted on the record that Kieran was hooting and hollering over 3-2 before the podcast started, so don't believe a word this man says. We will be laughing at numbers.
Well, we just started laughing at numbers. And Scratch user app for Lord.
Yo, what up?
Yay.
I want everyone to know that I was still, like, the motto was fire, but I was also still laughing because Kieran did a take before where he just, in the most
He didn't have it in him.
He didn't have it in him.
Yeah, I had to lock it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to...
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I guess.
Here we are. It's another giggle. It's another
Yeah.
giggling episode.
We're the gigglers today. There might even be 3 or 2 of us.
That's true. I think that's...
Nice.
I think if you round up that number, you're... Oh, no. Not 3-2.
Oh, me too. What have you done?
Why
All I
are-
posted was 5-7.
I put a cognito hazard into Kieran.
Again?
The joke is already in the, like, episode number. We're fine.
Don't even
We don't
joke
even
that.
have to.
Don't even joke that. All right. Moving on from that immediately.
Yeah, as I was saying.
What's on the docket? Alert, because we needed a hard transition away from that.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I'm
Definitely.
sorry.
Me too.
Okay. What's on the docket,
Yeah.
you say? Well, we have a few things written down, and the more people like we got onto this SRCast, which is a good point to say, you know, hi Lemon, hi Probably Not, glad you're back.
Hi.
The more people we got on here, the more ideas we had for things we could talk about. And for some, I'm pretty sure Lemon, you and Bien are probably just not gonna know what the heck is happening. But I think we're leaning into that a little bit today.
Yes.
Because neither do our
This episode's
listeners
educational.
know what the heck is happening at any point. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, how
have
do
to
you
tell us
even
in
how do
the
you
comments.
keep them around with them not knowing anything that you guys talk
It
about?
might be a case of just
Wow.
people like
It's 'cause
going
they're
along
awesome.
with it until I don't know.
Till they understand. It's like Candle World.
Yeah.
They're here
It's
for
like you get it explained.
the Clabs bit. That it's like a Skinner box, so they never know if they're gonna get the Clabs bit. So they're engaged the whole episode, and they're here to.
It's like a mystery flavor.
Yeah, we're like a loot box of podcasts, and sometimes you have to go through the dull meandering of nothing. But yeah, every now and then you might get a funny haha, or you might hear Kieran tell a little gem. You never know.
I respect that. Can I jump in with a topic right off the bat that isn't at the top, but that I feel like will
Tell it to me.
be
Nick.
something you, PN, are pretty excited to talk about, and me too, frankly. Or I'm just excited to learn more about it. What the heck is going on with the Explore page again? I can't believe that we talk about this a lot, but it seems every time it gets worse, even though nobody could think it could get worse.
Correct. Yeah. Honestly, it was kind of just better when they had it blank. That was okay. So remember when we used to joke and just say that we wish the explore page would just burn down, and then it happened, and that was actually pretty okay. You know, there was nothing to complain about.
True.
They got me.
Yeah.
They had me in a checkmate.
Correct.
But then they
Fuzzy
brought it
Weasel's
back,
future projects.
and
Wanted to talk about that.
what was immediately apparent is that like all of the projects at the top were from 6 to 7 months before, something like that.
7.
Which was kind of weird. So I thought, okay, maybe they're
Labs.
just like, they're trying to get it back up and they're just like 6 months behind. I don't know how that works, but they're just 6 months behind. And then now it's just, you know, anarchy. Every project from any time is on the top of the Explore
Could
page.
be trending.
So, you know, it doesn't even, but again, it doesn't even matter because literally nobody cares what's at the top. It's literally just a punching bag for advertising.
I do not be exploring. I just be playing Gert.
True.
Right.
And let me get this straight. There is no apparent pattern, right?
Not that I can see. I'd have to go back and ask Alexander Therian because he's good with pointing out what's going on with it, but
Is that the
not
Scratch
that I
Reviews
can.
guy?
I don't know if even he could pull out some kind of discernible.
This
sense.
is kind of awesome, though. It's kind of like one of
the
those
Wild West.
crossover events where we have like Scratch projects from 1.4 fighting Scratch projects from 3.0. That's kind of
so
that's kind of
cool.
vibe.
It's every project.
I'm ready
ever.
to see Scratch Saga and versus Narnar on the Explore
Klongo
page. At the
4
same
versus Potato Animator. Begin.
Wow,
that's
they
brilliant.
rate the 63rd best animator of all time and the 63rd best animator of today.
Yes.
Dude,
they'll
the
let him hear
Scratch
that.
website is falling apart.
Klongo 4.
is,
I believe Klongo 4 has activated his domain expansion, which has made all of the animators on Scratch become emboldened.
Yeah,
Wait, who's
yeah,
that?
and they're all using
Tell me.
warp speed now.
Who's Klongo 4? You don't know PN?
Yes.
The Scratch
No
legend.
Oh
idea.
yeah, he was a Scratch legend in the,
Way
in the
back.
1.3 days.
Yeah,
And they got him.
He tried a little bit of a comeback. I'll give him that.
but they got him.
They got him.
What do you mean they got him? What does that mean?
Yeah, well, moving on to the next topic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Next topic.
Actually, this is a good segue because, like, with you guys saying the Scratch website is falling apart, who's the only one who could save us? Can somebody answer that?
Oh, it's Scratch user
Collapse.
Kodubi. They're the only conduit of communication. I can't believe it. We have the director of technology, and they talk to people, and it's like awesome.
It
That's so real, and also they are the realest person.
They're very.
To every Scratch team.
They're a bit too real at times.
They're such a card. I love them.
Pian, have you heard of Kodubi?
No. Not before this stream.
Yeah.
I did take
Shout
a
out
look.
to-
I mean, they definitely have credentials. I don't know exactly what director of technology means, so if somebody knows what that
They-
means,
they
feel
help
free to
code.
According
in.
to actually, hold on.
At least they're
According
not
to a
the.
Japanese commenter on Kodubi's profile, that means that Kodubi creates all of the Digimon in this world.
Is
That's
that
what a director of technology
That's
is.
real. That's real.
interesting? Yeah,
Didn't know
this
that,
is a
but-
bit of a controversial scratcher, but I enjoy their energy a lot because recently I guess
Controversial.
yeah because what I heard at least
Yeah, hit us.
what I saw is a bunch of scratchers use bots to like get IDs for projects, so they had like the millionth ID and then they would just put advertisements on it. And then it looks like it was a group decision that they were going to remove those projects, but then Kodubi reclaimed the IDs of those projects and
Yeah,
put
they
on
belong to Kodubi
a
now.
Willy
Put memes on
Wonka
there.
meme. You get nothing.
What?
You lose.
Yeah, but some people got a little sour about it, so that's why they're getting some. They're getting some.
Yeah, I think
flack.
they got like 4 bots and 1 real guy, so that was kind
I
of
don't.
sad.
Listen. I
yeah.
hate to say it, but the real quote unquote innocent guy. Like, I don't. If there's a whole operation of bots stealing project IDs, and then one person who is somehow completely unrelated but also gets one of the project IDs, I can't help but feel like at least they're an accessory to the crime, or they were probably somehow implicated.
But okay,
Wow.
before we sleep soundly, spreading misinformation.
Well,
on the
I don't think it
internet.
matters
Misinformation on the
anyways.
internet.
I don't think it matters anyways.
What was the project that was taken down or like replaced rather?
I don't know. People were just saying, hey, that was they had a big project after they claimed the 1,200,000 ID.
Yeah, you'll have to explain that to me because I don't even know what does that mean to like. I'm trying to visualize that in my head. Like, what does that even mean? Claiming
that
the
means they
project ID?
somehow were able to create a project exactly after the 1,999 million whatever, and then they were able, their project ID was 1,200,000.
Yes,
which it implied they probably used a script. So I don't know why we're all like crying about it.
Yeah,
I was saying, Scratch is getting hacked.
But it doesn't really matter. It's just a project ID. Apparently, the projects are reshareable. Like, they're not gone.
Oh, okay. So they did not just like replace.
Oh, no, they didn't delete the projects. They just unshared them and gave them new IDs, as far as I understand.
Wow. They gave them the one.
That would be great.
ID 1, yeah. Did anybody ever look at the first project ever shared on Scratch?
I don't think it's shared. Well, yeah, people love that stuff. There's like a whole community of the ID people, and they love looking at that.
I typed
I've had a few times.
/1 and it auto-corrected to SFRT.
The number one. What's number 10?
104, I think, is the earliest available.
Yeah, I know that. Like, out of curiosity, I've tried to go backwards from 1 million to 100,000 to 10,000 to see what comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Andre.
What's the thou?
Looks like it was unshared.
Penalty shootout.
They did the project ID exploit to get on the explore page.
Wow.
Wow,
I'm kidding.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so yeah, Code2B, the one ST member that actually, spend some time talking to people. I cannot believe it, frankly, but I actually got a reply asking about the JSON file size limit, which is something, as you may have noticed, that has been on our mind a lot since about 6 years or so. But I actually got a reply, and it was like, I was asking, hey, is there, because before, I think, who was it?
I think they just said no.
Yeah, before they just said no, but that was to SkyCedar or a friend of theirs.
Shout out to SkyCedar, who was
Cedar.
The Scratch
SkyCedar mentioned
in our community.
True, but and then I asked about it again because just a no wasn't really sufficient for me. It was, and I understand the question was really short and the answer was that much shorter, but then I asked, okay, is there any specific reason as to why? And I put some points up and stuff. And Code2B said, well, it at least to me, it didn't really seem like the Scratch team was aware of this being a problem for some people or even a lot of people, or a lot of people or even some. But then a lot more people started commenting on that comment chain, or replying to that comment chain, and maybe we're getting closer to something. I don't know.
Ooh,
I really don't know.
The market's looking bullish. We're the JSON parlay.
Chart with the
I wouldn't get your hopes up too much.
But they seemed receptive.
Yes.
So what is it that now he's being recognized? I mean, he's been on Scratch for 11 years. I assume he hasn't always been an ST member. Did he just become an ST member?
Because of the hacks.
I don't. Well, I just SkyCedar talked to us, and SkyCedar knows Code2B, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll look at Code2B. And I was like, oh,
SkyCedar is an actual scratcher.
True. How far are we away from a Code2B SRCast appearance?
Get them on the cast. Get them on the mic. Let them defend Scratch from all these naysayers who expect too much from a small organization with a smaller team.
Yeah. And another thing I read, which isn't this isn't set in stone at all, but it was another thing that Code2B just openly talked about, which I loved, was Scratch 4.0. And especially something I read was about variable stage size.
That'd be nice.
That was really cool. in this day and age, especially where some people just might want to make Subway Surfers. But how are you going to make that game if you can't make a vertical, if you don't have a vertical canvas? It's not possible.
True.
Wow.
Or you make two games next to each other, so you have the Subway Surfer on the left and you have a Subway Surfer GIF on the right. While you play Subway Surfers, you have Subway Surfers. Is that the idea?
True. The way people have been doing it is just using the middle third of the stage.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I
That
kind of
would be
like
cool.
that constraint, but I shouldn't just say that because there's plenty of people who are like, I like that there's a 5 megabyte JSON limit. But I kind of like having to
And then
like work with
those
the
people have
480
never
by
hit that limit.
360.
Okay.
And I've never
okay.
needed to change my like project dimensions, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe I should just not put my voice out there.
I think the limitations are pretty cool because it's like it promotes like not creativity, but like it's like work.
No,
around.
I
It's
see.
like, it's my
The
brain.
pixel art is
thinking.
pretty cool.
Indeed,
The
it is.
only thing I would really love is just widescreen, not or like
True.
it doesn't.
Like
I don't need
640 by 360.
Yes,
That'd be nice.
yes. I don't need many more pixels or anything. I think we're fine with that. I would love it if pen rendering was like made
We
a
like
little
the
better.
Stift mit hoher quality.
We need 4K.
Yeah, exactly.
Please give us 4K Scratch projects, please.
Scratch 4K
I need them for the
for-
HD, NVIDIA RSS Gummelgert edition.
Oh my
where they're all
gosh.
going to be AI enhanced.
Here we go.
Yes, AI generated Goombas every time you throw them into the fusion.
And they're not even
machine.
going to look the same every time.
No, they're just
It'll
gonna.
be fire. It'll be fire.
It'll be Vire.
Let's sell so many
Fire.
copies.
It'll be a crumble fire, crumble fear, crumble.
True.
What are they? How do you pronounce that?
What, Crumblefier?
Crumble fear.
Wow. A deep cut
What?
Gummelgert 2 reference, Apple.
I'm looking
Very
at it
good.
right now. Did you know, Claps? I'm looking at the whole list of Goombles. Well, not the whole
Oh,
list, but
well then,
I'm looking at all of them right now.
I don't know if I should give you
because-
credit.
No, maybe not. But I'm looking at some Goombles and.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a bit we were going to do where PN was going to...
Let him talk!
True.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Kieran.
What is
that
it,
was
Nick?
exactly what
Say
I was
your
gonna
bit.
say. Hey, PN, have you heard of Goomblegurt 2?
Have I heard of it? I mean, what do you think? I mean,
I think you have.
there's
but,
so many. Like I said, I searched them all,
This is
and
true.
there's like a million of them. Which one is what's okay? So what's the difference between all? Like, what is the deal? What's the?
I feel like I've asked this already, but you haven't played Pokemon, right?
No, sir.
Yeah, that makes this a lot more annoying.
I mean, I played.
yeah.
I was with Kieran on one of the other streams, and he kind of broke it down for me a little bit. I mean, I get
Yeah.
kind of, not really, but kind of the idea.
Yeah,
You said, okay, I think
PN.
you said you played Mario though, correct?
Wow.
I didn't say that.
I'm excited for this.
I think we asked you about what
guess.
games you had played, and you had said you've played Mario. Is that yes? So imagine if to put it in Mario terms, Goombas are different than Koopas. And so imagine if there
Yeah.
were 435 different types of enemies in Mario.
Okay.
Koopas.
I mean, I get the idea. Okay, you don't have to break it down.
It's like they
That
all
much.
move slightly differently.
Yeah, the only way to differentiate one Koopa from the other is how fast they are.
Yeah, but no, my question
that's
was
real.
just like, what are these like 10 different editions of Goomblegurt? Like, what's the main?
Oh, okay. See, that's a
Oh,
problem
the
with the
chapters.
that's the problem with the JSON file size limit.
Yes. You know how sometimes a book series will have like books that are two different books, but when you read the next book, it's a continuation of the previous book.
Oh, so it's just a story continuation, basically.
Yes, that's yes.
Yeah. You just bring your
I
save
love how
file
you're
from
explaining
one
it to me
project
like
the
I'm 5
next.
years old. I need
Because they
I
say
love
part
that,
1
so.
and part 2. How can I make it more simple?
It is
I'm not
though.
trying to roast you, buddy. I'm just trying to make sure it's
No,
entirely.
you can't roast me, buddy. You can try, but I don't know about that. Okay, But yeah, continue.
I heard that PN wants to assemble the perfect Gumbelgird team. Is
Oh my
that
god,
correct?
yes. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to look at it. So obviously Jeremy has to be in there. I think we can get Jeremy on the horn as well. That should be fine.
Yeah.
I want I forgot what the name of it was. That one that looks like a bagel or like the everything everywhere all at once bagel.
The Empiragon.
Yeah, right. That thing.
Yes.
And then
the everything everywhere all at once bagel.
And then there were so many Goombas that are just like shapes and lines and stuff, and some of them look kind of cool. Like I don't know how you even come up with this
friend shapes.
stuff.
Have you seen Chair?
But
Have you seen Chair?
I have. Yes.
It's a strong Goomba.
I love chair.
I cannot believe that.
But okay, so you said it's 8 that would be in one hold on.
Who's out here spreading misinformation to my game?
Somebody said 8. Somebody
you only
said
get to
it.
bring 3. You only get to bring 3 Goombas to one battle, but
What?
we were going to segue into the competitive format that I made on Scratch.
Well, yeah.
You get to bring
But
8,
yeah, okay.
Where we
and then you pick 3.
No, that's
okay,
okay.
okay,
I
okay.
see.
Yeah,
I see.
we got everyone to draft 8 Goombas, and then each game they pick a different 3.
So far, it's been pretty good. Other than that, the meta that people sort of figured out was a little disgusting. So those Goombas have since been a little adjusted.
What happened?
Yeah.
I found Woggle is just a little overtuned, and then my
Woggle.
Goombal, I found one that has like 100% win rate. So I'm probably not going to even do that because I would feel bad bringing that to the tournament.
But isn't it that Kieran specifically chooses like 8 Goombals for this?
I mean, each player got to pick 8 Goombals. We took turns picking them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's the draft part of the league.
I see. So what I thought was happening is Kieran picks 8 Goombals for this like day.
No, why
And
would I willingly give King Slime Time Woggle?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
don't
got
know what a
Semilooper.
Woggle
I
is.
think I'm just going to loop that Goomb. I think that's my plan.
True.
Loop that.
What
Someone
is
else drafted
this?
Looper. I was expecting Looper to get drafted first.
It's
I
just
think anyone took goals
okay.
there.
No. So I see 2 Goombals who I guess are the same. There's 4400 and 4461. What the heck is that?
4400 is missing now, and sorry. I have to interject here because you just reminded me something. Reminded me of something. The other night I was working on showing my buddy Gumbelgird 2, and they were having a bug, and then I realized that the bug was affecting everything. So I went into the code, and 4400, the missing no creepypasta Goombal, somehow removed the variable, replaced it with a nonsense variable, and replaced a number with a nonsense number that made it so every Goombal tried to turn into 4400. Frankly, I was a little scared. Frankly, I think the game might be haunted.
Dude, the game was haunted except draft.
For some,
because
that's
all
okay.
of the draft league matches.
That's
are
the
being
weird
played on
thing.
an old version.
That's the weird thing. Kieran, this is where it gets a little scary.
This is where I come in.
Is this the October episode? I'm
I
shaking.
know, and this is antithetical to my plan today, but here is a spring scary story.
Wow.
Kieran, I want to make this as clear as possible. Kieran remixed the project like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
His version doesn't have the creepypasta, like, scary modifications. So, and I haven't really touched the project much since Kieran did that. I made an April Fool's update, but I barely touched
you nerfed Woggle.
I nerfed Woggle. I
Anyway.
barely did anything. And somehow my project has the creepypasta modifications. So what happened? What happened in those 2 weeks? Why did 4400 infect my code with a ghost, a scary ghost in my code?
Becoming sentient.
Bizarre.
Did you anger any ghosts, Claps?
I don't know, and I have been forced to rationalize this because, like, I need to imagine why this actually happened, and I've just sort of been like, I don't know. Sometimes Scratch variables could be janky, and like they replace themselves if you're like importing and exporting a lot or something.
This would literally only
And that doesn't
happen
really
to
make
I had a
sense
problem with
because
that.
a number got changed, which isn't a variable.
I have a question.
I think the ghost may have been of the second best Goomball trainer to ever do it, Ocetace.
Ocetace entered my Scratch account and trolled me by editing 2 pieces of code and doing nothing else.
That must be it. That must be it.
Taco
Wait,
Bell script.
wait. Do you use the JSON file size compressor at all?
I didn't do nothing. I mean, I have in the past, which might be the cause of something, but like
Yes.
it didn't change on Kieran's project. What? It didn't change.
I'm immune.
It is so odd. Like, I can't really explain it exactly how that happened either. Wait, was it? No. There was also one thing where if you use a certain character in your variables, then that messes with the code in your project. Is that real? Like
maybe
a square
but
bracket
I
or
didn't
some
do
stupid
anything
thing
like that. I'm gonna type in chat
not.
what the variable was and what it got replaced with, and I don't think it makes sense that
Oh boy.
this happened.
Oh goodness. Because we talked about that a while ago with Taranga or like Monster World, where there was a certain variable I put in there. Oops.
It looked
or
deliberate.
a
Like it looked
certain
like
character.
something I would do, but I absolutely did not do it.
is
The
funky.
variable called party hash turned into hash 2, and a 2 turned into a 1.
That's also
Oh.
great. Party.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you're just
Wow.
haunted, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Might have been the cat.
I agree with Lemon here.
And then the
might
result
just be
was
haunted.
anytime a Goomball tried to upgrade, it tried to turn into 4400.
Wow.
I didn't follow any of that. I'm just gonna be honest.
More
This
developers.
actually happened to me once. This bug, I've seen this before. This happened when I was making the SRT. Some of my
Oh,
variables
yes.
would just randomly change into like a different one for some reason, and I was like, okay, cool. So I had to like reprogram a ton of stuff because it kept
Oh my
changing
God.
random like names of
In the
variables.
world.
Professor Pistachio is in the dang code.
Wow.
They're on to us.
That's
His
scary.
desires.
I'm trying to think of some reply where I'm like, but Clabs, this Goomball has been dead for 5 years.
It has been. I don't know. This bug has been.
I
Okay.
actually don't know if anyone's found 4400.
No, I don't
How do
think
you find
anyone
it?
has gotten one yet. Yeah, it's a 1 in
That's
like
awesome.
1,000 chance you get it whenever you gamble.
Huh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the April Fool's joke for Goomblegird?
I made it
random
so
passives every
online everyone was on easy mode. So like everyone had a bunch of stats, and then I made it so every turn a random passive procced.
Oh, wow. So, wait, there's a Goomball that does that, right? That gives like a
the
random
chance
passive?
dice kind of does
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That soul does
Okay,
that.
okay.
True.
Listen, we're getting too into the Goomblegird.
Sorry, I know.
People
I
don't
thought
know
at least
any
the
of
April
that.
Fool's
I mean,
thing
I don't
would not be
mind.
too much
It's
inside
just-
baseball.
But I have something I think will lighten the mood a little bit, or at least to make the mood more normal.
It's less haunting.
Oh,
Yes. So as you guys know, every year at Halloween we tell spooky, scary stories.
Oh, yeah.
And to
yes.
counter that, during the summer, I was trying to tell magical summer stories, which were the same
Absolutely.
thing except positive. But a while ago,
Yeah,
we
those are always
posited something needs to happen in spring, which was a neutral spring tale.
Oh my gosh.
Get ready, PN.
So, listen to that music. Oh, do you guys hear that?
Oh,
Oh,
No,
there's a little.
I do.
The flute is nice. I like the flute.
I can
there.
hear something.
Oh, there's like a
relaxing.
little bit.
Overrun.
It's like if Sparkle had a sound effect, that
It
is
would
what I'm
be
hearing.
happening right now. So I need to tell you guys something that happened that was very neutral this spring.
Whoa.
Wow.
What's
I'm
something
excited.
neutral?
Or I'm like not that excited.
So I was walking to the park. Which is something normal people do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at some birds. And
Very
I like
normal.
birds.
So
yeah,
far.
yeah. Pretty normal.
'Cause I'm normal.
The magical effect also needs to be normal, or else it's gonna be too magical.
Yeah, these sparkle effects, super basic.
Hey, tone them down a little, Nick. They're a little too magical. A crow landed near me while I was eating my panini pressed sandwich purchased from a local panini press store, and it wanted a crumb of my succulent meal, but I rejected that you shouldn't feed bread to birds. It's not good for the birds.
That's true.
The bird began to leave me, and I said, dang, yeah, that's fair. And when it went behind a rock, a pigeon came out on the other side. And that is today's neutral spring tale. Was it magical? I don't know. Was there a pigeon there the whole time? Maybe. It could have been magic.
This is the
Does
most
Clap just
upsetting
not
thing.
know what a crow or a pigeon is? It could be.
It could be.
Find out next time.
So there you go, guys. We finally did a
adventurous.
neutral spring tale.
Wait, so it's just
I'm not on
clouds?
the
We're
edge of
not
my
like
seat.
going in a circle or anything?
Oh, do you want to tell a neutral spring tale? Go for it.
I would love Tien
When
to
the
tell a
moment I
neutral
can think of
spring
one, I will do it. But Kieran, maybe you.
Yeah,
Lemon, do
Kieran,
you have
tell
a
me.
neutral spring tale?
Lemon, do you have something that slightly mystical happened this spring?
Let me think. So it has to be neutral and magical, right? It can't be.
Yeah, like a
Anything.
little bit magical, but not too much. Otherwise, you
It
start
has to-
encroaching on a magical summer story.
Exactly.
Jeez.
It has to let people think that something cool is about to happen, and
There's
then
plausible
just nothing.
deniability in the magic that occurs.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was. I was driving my car the other week. I was driving
Oh,
on
yeah.
my way to
Yeah, that's normal.
the fire department. I guess I had to tell them something really normal and neutral. You know. So I was driving there, and then all of a sudden, my tire it came out, and I stopped inside the road, and I replaced my tire.
Yeah,
And I drove
that's
home.
Yeah.
That's pretty neutral. That's a pretty neutral spring tale, I suppose. I think a little more. I think we need a little more magic.
No, but like the
Yeah.
tire just came off. That's the magical thing,
It
or like
was-
the slightly scary thing. It just came off, and then it was totally fine after.
It was totally
Lemon put
fine
it
because
back.
Lemon knows how to replace a tire.
Yeah. Good on you,
That's
Lemon.
awesome.
I don't
Lemon.
know.
Thank you for
I don't
the
know a
neutral
thing
spring
about
tale.
a gosh damn car.
Guys, okay, here's my other spring story. I was walking down, and there was a guy on the road who was holding up quarters and doing little tricks. And then when I came over, there was a quarter behind my ear. How did that happen?
Wow.
How did they do that? Or how
How
did
did
that
they
happen?
do that? I don't know. Could
boy,
be
it's so
magic.
cool.
Could be not magic. There's not a lot of juice
could
to
be-
squeeze from a
It
neutral
could be,
spring
yeah,
tale.
it could be
No, there's-
stage magic without the K. The neutral spring tale I have that was pretty neutral is what I was doing earlier this week.
Ooh.
I was in the Netherlands.
You were in the nether? Are you
You were in the
I
nether?
went to the Nether.
The
Netherlands? Hold on, what the heck?
Are there any zombie piglins?
How did I never make that connection?
The Nether.
That sounds
I
like a
think
scary
Neverland's like Peter
Halloween
Pan and
story.
stuff, and that to me is more partially magical, at least.
Low
might be
key,
too
I
much.
think they should have Nether portals from the airport to the Amsterdam.
You'll travel 8 blocks for every 1 block that your plane travels in the nether.
Yeah, yeah.
in the Nether.
Yo, Kieran, quick question. When you were like walking about in the Netherlands, did you ever hear any...
All the time.
Oh
there
my
are guests
gosh.
in Amsterdam.
Wow.
There are also parrots.
Huh.
This is true.
How
There
many?
are parrots in
That
Amsterdam.
is a little
Really?
neutral springy to me. To see a
Whoa.
wild parrot.
Yeah. Yep,
They-
Were they
are
like
all over
green
the
and
place.
everything, or
They're green.
what?
What?
Wow.
That's the exact same reaction. I love
That's
that.
awesome.
I think there was this is a slightly neutral spring tale, but at least there is an explanation to it. When I went to Cologne a while ago with a friend, and we also went to a park, which is very fitting. And there were also parrots there, and then he told me they escaped from some zoo or something, or at a certain point in the past, but somehow just started like being okay with living in the park inside of Cologne.
That's
And-
cool.
I don't know. It's like this.
Maybe that's how they ended up in buildings in Amsterdam.
What? Did you have a pet parrot for the time you stayed there?
No, but
Nah.
they hung out in trees.
Did you see anything? Did you see any cool art?
Yes, there are a lot of museums in Amsterdam. The The ones I went to were the Rijksmuseum,
Oh, heck yeah.
RIJKS Museum, which has a bunch of objects the Netherlands stole, probably.
Wow.
I looked around. It was fun.
All right.
A lot of paintings.
Why is Rijksmuseum
That was-
one word? That's interesting. Is that how they do that? Is that how they spell
Dutch.
things? It's just
Yeah,
one
it's
word.
probably similar to German, where they can just
Yeah,
tie words together.
some kind of compound word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There is also a street art museum where all of the walls are spray painted and the canvases are street art.
That's pretty cool.
And
You
there's
sent some
there's a little-
images over. I
This is true.
wish I could show them right now.
I liked the this is a very colourful, easy to look at, people pleasing mural for you to stare at. And naturally, because it's me, I brought my Glaceon plush to the airport. Yeah, this is a very colourful, super impressive, easy to like, highly detailed, people friendly Glaceon plush for you to stare at. I might do the Bizarre Adventure project again, because I took a bunch of pictures. A lot of them were paintings or ceilings or animals or arcade game scores.
That's true. Kieran did take a lot of pictures of arcade game scores.
Did you drink any soda while you were over there, Kieran?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep on a canal cruise and spilled like half a Baja Blast on my bag. That was fun.
What's with this guy and falling asleep in the most inconvenient places?
Kieran, you might need to get a sleep schedule or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I tell the SRCast yet that Kieran fell asleep in a voice call yesterday, and I had to kick him out when I woke up in the morning?
There might be a little narcoleptic.
It was 6 a.m.
You should have got on and like shouted, and then woke him up.
Did you
That
still
would
have your
have been funny.
headphones
I
on?
would have paid. To see that.
I think I was wearing my headphones.
Really?
That would have been so great.
Dang.
Oh my god.
The flowers guy was there.
Brother, you weren't asleep. You just
Legend
passed out.
I was in bed. I was willing to fall asleep.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I
were
was
like,
just in bed talking
your
to
desk.
8 people in the scratch running community.
yeah, and like from one moment to the other,
Because I
people
never
just hear
get
your
to hang
head
out with
slamming
people,
against
so
the
if
desk.
I'm in a voice call, I want to stay in there. It's a
fair.
weird thing where I'm always the last to leave.
Interesting. Well, let's see how it is today, Kieran. I'll race you to. Wait, no,
this is
that's
true.
that's the
You
opposite
will
of
lose,
what.
Nick. You will lose.
I might.
You don't stand a chance.
I don't sleep at normal hours.
Didn't
Like, I
think
can
so.
sleep at anything but normal hours.
Interesting. Sometimes it just be that way, I guess. I assume
Yeah,
you
don't worry
tried.
about it. Yeah, a few times.
Anyway, are we still
right.
telling Summerween stories, or are we?
I don't-
Do you have
moving
a
on.
neutral spring tail?
Okay, so I'm one with the ants that live in the walls of my apartment. That's just how it is. I tried to stop it at first, and it's just useless. But what happens is every day during the day, about 300 or so ants just crawl out with the sole purpose of dying at the edges of all of my walls. But the thing is, I can't figure out where they're coming from. I never see them coming from anywhere. I just see them when they're dying at the edges of the walls in my house. So what I have
Dang.
deduced is that they're okay. So the walls must be so full that some of the ants are just like no clipping through the
ants are
floor
leaking
and the
out
walls,
the walls.
and then
Yeah.
how when
big
you
are
no clip,
they?
you die. It's pretty traumatizing. They probably just die. So
That's just where they spawn.
that's cool, I guess. I don't know. That's
Yeah. Your neutral spring tail is someone put an ant spawner in your house.
yes,
And
yeah.
the light
Dang.
level is low enough the ants are spawning in your room.
Yeah.
Exactly.
checked out.
It's literally how it is, though. But yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Though I do
That's-
heard the loot they give is pretty cool. So if you do ever find the spawner, bring your Silk Touch pickaxe.
That's not true. You can't silk touch a spawner block.
You can
So,
now.
wait.
Did they not change that?
I don't know. They might have. You're scaring
I
me.
think you might have been playing on a server with a plugin. Hold on.
I believe it.
Was it a
You can
data
make
pack?
ant
Sounds like-
blocks though if you get 9 ants. So
What? I can't believe you guys found a way to. Well, I was about to say find a way to rationalize it, but there's nothing rational about that.
There's nothing right. We
also,
just
I
made
hate
it
to
worse.
say it, but your tail is also a little scary.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that's
300 ants a
It
day is
used
a
to
little
be scary,
300
but again, I'm just
ants a
like one
day.
with it. You know, it's fine.
I see. You
Yeah.
you have made peace with the ants, so it's not super scary. But honestly,
Oh,
the
no, I
thought
hate them.
of 300
I just
ants oh,
Can't do anything about it. So
that's not healthy. You got to get rid of those ants.
See, I'm
Reducing
jealous
your
'cause-
mental well-being.
I'm team ants. I'm kind of jealous here.
Monster spawners cannot
free
be obtained
protein.
in survival, even with silk
Glad they
touch.
got
Yeah, I'm
fact
sorry.
checked. Glad
And
we
that's
got
on
someone-
Minecraft.wiki.
Glad we got someone on the horn who's got the Mojang on to tell us how it is.
I'm so ready to fall asleep after to sleep soundly after.
Misinformation.
You spread some misinformation. You're ready
Yeah.
to take your nap and sleep soundly, guys. I got not necessarily a soda segment, but some. I guess
Some
it's
news?
a soda segment. Can we get the music?
Yeah.
Can I
Why?
just say one last
Soda
thing to the
segment.
ant thing?
wait,
Oh, okay,
App, were
stop the
you?
music.
No,
Go
all
ahead.
right, all right. Thank you, DJ. I definitely feel for you as well,
DJ
PN,
Ricochet.
because we have a similar situation. At least it's not 300 ants that spawn in our, what was it, like the corner of your room or whatever. But they do spawn every now and then around here, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out also where they come from. Like usually you have, if it's a decent amount of ants, you have a sort of like street you can follow.
Right. Here's the thing. I mean, what I assume, again, is that they just have like a whole system inside of the walls. And then, like I said, it's just so full in there. Like it's like they're bursting through and then no clipping through the wall. But they don't
Yeah,
care.
no clipping. No
Ants
clipping
are
sounds.
scary.
No
they
clipping
don't-
sounds solid.
They don't see each other the same way that we see each other as far as like caring about whether you live or not. So they don't really care if they lose like 300 ants a day because there's probably like a million of them. So they're just like, oh, okay, that's fine if like 300 of us, die or whatever.
I'm so scared.
Have you ever
I'm
like
being
pressed
serious,
against
though.
the
I think
wall
that's
with your
really-
I
hand?
believe
They don't
you.
see
I
it. They're
believe
just
you. I'm
soldiers
just
who are
scared.
like,
I'm just scared of the number of ants.
Yeah.
so that's why it's probably never going to stop.
Cool.
What if your wall is just
Wow.
all ant?
Oh, just
Could be.
all right.
Maybe.
Roll the soda set.
Dude.
Get the music back. Get the music back. Roll the soda set.
Block of ants.
Oh, that's nice. I feel a little bit more at peace with that
Ah.
beautiful soda theme. Ooh,
Soda
thank you.
segment.
Thank you.
What is this?
Hey, no problem.
I have some bad news. I have bad
let's hear
news
it.
because I've talked about this before. Remember when I talked about dirty soda?
What?
Was that with less of the syrup?
No, they put in like milk or something, or like coconut milk.
Ew.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
yes.
There is something wrong happening. There's a conspiracy at play. Big Milk has infiltrated the soda sphere because I haven't been like saying soda segments because every week I look up soda news. It's just dirty soda. That's the only thing the news
What?
has is
What
dirty
is
soda.
happening?
And it's been like that for months. Every
Oh,
time
no.
I look up soda or Mountain Dew, it's like Mountain Dew, dirty Mountain Dew is coming to stores. They're putting in milk in Mountain Dew. They're putting milk in Coke. They're putting some milk in your Fanta.
Is this a
And-
European thing or
Jover.
is this what?
No, this is I'm American, and this anytime I'm trying to find some funny soda news, it's all dirty soda. So I'm here just a little scared. I kind
You
of was
don't
just
make
looking
any
for
sense.
some comfort.
Holy crap!
I'm just looking for some comfort because this is scaring me that all the sodas are dirty now, and I don't like it. And
is
it's killing the
crazy.
segment. Second news, it's another cognito hazard. Everyone's putting protein in everything, and now they're putting protein
This
in
is true.
soda.
I
And
did see, my parents went to Starbucks today, which, good for them. I saw I saw protein foam for the coffee.
it's just not right.
15 grams
so-
of protein. You just put
What?
protein powder in anything.
It's not right. The world has gone wrong. They're putting protein powder and milk in every soda, and I don't like it. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
That's the
We could
news.
call this-
I'm just sad.
If I add a scoop of protein to the podcast, can I call it the ScratchRunning Protein Podcast? Can I call it the Protein
The 15
Podcast?
grams of protein is in this podcast you're listening to right now.
Yeah.
Does it just consist of ants? Anyways, Claps, I tried to help you out just now. I wanted to see if there's any European soda news. But all I got was was legal articles of
That's all that happens in Europe.
like concern about health and like the safety of drinking.
Every European soda news is just about sugar-free soda
Yeah.
and like banning soda.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any
So that's
Latin
the best
American soda news. Hold on, let me see what it says.
Ooh, okay.
Let's
I
see,
got
let's
to
see, let's
know.
see,
The
let's see.
soda space expands. It's a global
Hold
phenomenon.
on. No, that was a mistake because I forget that soda in Spanish is a totally different thing. So it's not-
Cola or whatever
even
it's
gonna-
called.
Yeah.
But hold on, let me see. Okay,
Oh,
hold
like
on,
soda
hold on.
water?
Here's something. Why Big Soda is still fighting for a place at the breakfast table?
They should stop. They need the war is
Yeah.
over. The war is over.
no.
You're not drinking a root beer with your bacon and eggs.
The only place I saw soda for breakfast was at the hotel in Japan, where they had Pepsi on tap
Oh
right
god,
next to orange
they've already
juice.
infiltrated the Japanese market. It's only a matter of time.
No.
Oh god.
But at the hotel in Amsterdam in
I don't know.
2026, it was just various juices and water.
It's usually juices, water.
Good, good,
tea.
good.
Yeah, I like water. I'm a hydro homie.
Hydro homie? What?
No, yeah, Kieran's a hydro homie. I used to be aligned with Sprite and Sierra Mist, but they've let me down quite a bit. This is a bit of a sad downer soda segment. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the soda heads in the audience.
Not much
who-
soda news recently.
It's all dirty soda, and I guess my call to action is don't consume the dirty soda because maybe they'll finally just let it go if nobody's eating it.
You were
whole,
you're so close to
matcha
like a
latte.
good piece of advice. If you just said don't drink soda, that could have.
No, we
That's a
love
good
soda on this
message
podcast.
for the audience,
We
you know?
love
You're
soda
so
on
close.
this
Trying to
We're
get
all
podcast.
sponsored by 7-Up again.
We need to get people to drink soda. That's how we get our
Oh
sponsorship
my
money.
gosh.
Now I have advised people to make their own soda, so maybe that's
my
my route for
gosh.
mistake. Is you gotta
Yeah.
keep doing. Someone
make your
found out how to make Coke. What? That's
like
the
that
good
video.
soda news.
I saw
That was a
that.
good video. That was a good movie.
That is
video.
the good soda news. Look up how to make your own type of Coca-Cola and just do that instead of supporting these nefarious brands.
Coca-Cola.
Cola.
Yeah.
So what
I
about
agree.
tea?
And
I know that some.
always enjoy responsibly.
Ooh.
We're
I
gonna
should
get
try
a
the
whole
leaves.
fight because we got European people on the podcast who have a lot of thoughts about tea, and I like putting a scoop of vanilla ice
Yeah.
cream in my tea. So
What?
That sounds
Yeah, see
awesome.
that?
Actually.
Podcast also contains a Brit that doesn't like tea.
oh, thank God. All right. Well,
Hi.
should be less of a conflict.
None?
I've never drank it. Maybe I should try the leaves.
Don't drink the leaf water unless you put a bunch of sugar and cream in it.
True.
I'm so confused. it's
You should
it's
be.
just hot water with a bit of flavor that makes you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm drinking something slightly healthier right now. That's what tea is to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's
Even
yeah.
if a tea does not like taste well, it's the thought of, okay, this might be good for my body in some way, so I'll get through with it.
Yeah, that's how I love to think when I'm eating a treat.
Sometimes in life, that's
You
one
just
way
need
to
a
see
little
things.
treat sometimes.
That's how you finally start eating your vegetables, or
No,
something.
Nick,
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you how I eat my vegetables.
You put vanilla ice cream on them. don't
I
you?
put some delicious honey mustard. I put on
my
some pumpkin
Here we go.
seeds. I put in a bunch of tomatoes and avocado, some
Tasty.
corn, and I make a delicious salad that I'm excited to eat every time.
And then a scoop of vanilla
that's-
ice cream. Got it.
That's
All right.
the end. That's the end of the.
Vanilla
that's-
ice cream.
I don't eat a veggie and I'm like, oh, this is torment, but I'm good for my body.
I
make a
don't think
yummy
it's torment
salad.
either. But I think the thing is when you don't eat your veggies a lot, which sounds so weird, but then you might start out in a position where you're like, okay, this is torment right now. I could be eating a delicious burger right now instead of this. But once you start getting like into you kind of trick yourself, and then at a certain point your body resets to knowing what is.
What are we doing
The
here?
key is
What's
to just
going-
cook it.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm
What's
giving
going on?
Nick is talking about
healthy food
tricking
advice.
himself and then enjoying a veggie. I'm saying you can just make all vegetables enjoyable. Unless they're like a bad Brussels sprout. Sometimes those are
you
just
cook it
unredeemable.
right, which I don't know how to do because I need to learn how to do that.
Saute some onions and peppers.
True.
And peppers and onions are always delicious.
I agree. Onions go with anything.
Onions,
try
I
that.
love onions. Onions are like goated. Peppers, I don't. Okay, so it depends on how they're prepared. If peppers are diced, I can handle it. But if you have the strips of peppers, I can't do those. It's too
Pian
much.
is
It's
not.
doing
This
too
is
much.
me when the fajitas come out sizzling.
Yes, I can't do the way that they cut them with fajitas. They need to be diced. I don't like these big fat strips of pepper.
That you just have to find the right veggie for you.
Lord.
That's the real answer. Sometimes a veggie just doesn't hit right. I know people who don't like onions, but
Here in the UK, we boil all of the vegetables, which never tastes good.
When the
Chickpeas
I like
are the
carrots,
best.
brackets raw, because they're crunchy.
Carrots are goated.
I've learned to love peppers in any form, but I also do enjoy them raw more than.
No.
I love
Yeah.
a little raw pepper with some
No.
hummus.
Oh yes. Yes.
Ooh.
We recently found like a new hummus that has a bunch of garlic in it, and I'm loving it.
Ooh, scrumptious, Nick. This is now the hummus segment of the
Yeah, this
podcast.
This is the new
Wow,
pasta.
this went off the rails
debate.
so quickly. I can't even believe it. Like,
This is awesome.
You
So,
Pepper
like,
segment.
what were we even talking about?
I
can
don't
eat
know.
a yummy veggie. You can eat a hummus. This is the hummus news, guys. If you didn't know, hummus is
Yeah.
actually really yummy. And if you think it's bad, that's because they gave you bad hummus when you were a kid, and they set you up wrong, and they put just raw carrots in it.
They set me up for failure. Anyways, did you guys know that we do a card game
Oh,
featuring
yes.
6 different card games?
I've heard this.
And there's a tournament for it next month on ScratchRunning.
That sounds like all there is to say.
Yeah, pretty
explain.
much.
Explain. No, because I don't know anything about it.
Oh,
I
wait,
can
wasn't
find
it?
every card game.
Oh, well, no, I saw the video, but
So we're
Not
just
really,
doing
but
it.
yes.
We're doing it better this time.
Yeah, the Magic the Gathering players forced us to write actual rules for it. So we have rules now, and we are playing the game
It is playable.
by
It is
those
fun.
rules now.
And because it is fun and playable, we decided why not have more people play this fun and playable game in a tournament, which is happening in May. And you can apply for it right now. If you go to ScratchRunning, okay, wait, no, I can link, I can say this,
Surely.
scratchrunning.com/singularity. That's where you find more info about it if you really want to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
The site is totally fine, Scratch Team. Kodubi, don't kill me, please.
what?
I think this code if you won't kill you. I have I want to play poker player advocate here when I don't even know much about the update. I've heard people say poker has lost its fangs a little bit. Do you have a response?
Yeah,
I think people should start gambling more again. Is all I
I
can say
agree.
to that.
Oh,
I think
wow.
this too is the result of Magic the Gathering players
Without
discovering
context,
our card game.
that is all I want to
Uno,
say.
poker, and Monopoly deal have all been schnurfed.
Actually, I have a second thing to say about that. 99% of card game Singularity players stop gambling before they draw a hand that has way too much mana cost in it.
So you're saying they should be gambling because then
Yes.
they'll have the mana for those big hands.
Yes, exactly. And
Exactly.
people don't think about that, and then they're wondering why they lose.
So what you're saying,
That's where
Nick,
you
is
get
the
the money.
players are playing your card game wrong, and there's nothing wrong with
The players are playing our card
Always.
game wrong.
Okay, all right. I don't
No,
know enough.
to be
I
fair-
don't know enough. I believe you.
To be fair, there's a lot of cards, cough cough, Junk Warrior, cough cough,
Yeah.
that are highly debated right now for being absolutely broken, and a terrible decision for the core set that we put together. And I might agree, but first, before I 100% agree, I want to see this tournament. I want to see people pull up with a deck that tries to absolutely destroy everything in one turn, and see if they actually get through with it.
I
Because I don't
understand
think they
what
will.
you're saying. That's your design philosophy. I will say I think we differ at some points where if I see something that's overpowered, I don't wait to let it like makes things less fun. I sort of just get rid of it.
Okay, understandable. I just want to know, like, I don't think we've had a big enough sample size yet to really,
That's fair.
To really see.
Card game's a little different than Gumblegurt 2 as well, because Gumblegurt 2 is very consistent when there's a core part of a card game is that it is inconsistent.
Yes, that's a good point as well. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to see. There's a lot of stuff we're looking at, but before people haven't really even had a tournament yet to not test this stuff out, but like to play with this stuff. So it would be weird to take it away before they even got the chance to make their favorite deck with Junk Warrior or with any like weird control pieces that people are saying are way too strong. So that's what I want to see first. And then right after, we are certain there's going to be changes to the core set right after the tournament, after we've seen how it goes. But let the people have fun with it first.
Yeah, I'd like to sit in on one of those. I don't know if you guys have done a stream of the card singularity thing before, just to... I'd like another walkthrough of how that works. I mean...
ScratchRunning Turbo Mode.
There's been a
yeah.
But this one is going to be different. This one is going to be really exciting, I think. Because Turbo Mode had the OG card game singularity set, which was all the old cards, which were, I wouldn't say made
kind of
for fun. It was made for nostalgia, not for fun. And then we had the core set, which is like a hand-picked set of cards we put together for the singularity. Like a big update, basically, we made. And for that, when it released, we held a tournament where people picked starter decks because, the set was new. I wasn't really expecting people to make decks right away or even know what a good deck would be. So what we did was make a starter deck tournament where you just pick between like 5 different decks and ran through the tournament with those. And that was also fun and cool to see, but not as cool as people making their own like concoctions and seeing how they actually fare. It's going to be way more exciting.
Yeah, see what people's creativity, how it rises to the occasion.
Exactly. So in exactly 1 month from recording this, which is going to be May 10th.
Don't never let them know. No, don't let them know when we record.
No, they're going to know.
Oh, you plugged
I
it.
assume at least. In any case, May 10th to May 17th.
You need to walk to McDonald's and then walk back.
It's going to happen.
Sounds interesting. I mean, everyone, make sure to keep your eyes out for the new CGS tournament. It's something that the Scratch Runners have put a lot of time and effort into. And so even if you're not that interested in the card games and it might be confusing, give it a watch. Maybe
it could still be fun.
It might still be fun. Guys,
I'll watch it.
Do you smell something coming upstream? I know it hasn't felt like it.
Is it an ant? Oh, there's a lot.
The ants are back.
Whoa, what the heck?
Oh my god, there's
There's so many ants.
They're shaped like a
fishing rod.
It's a fish-shaped ant.
Who is
I'm equipped to reel in a fish.
I don't know about an ant.
I don't know about ants.
Go ahead and throw the line, Garen.
Yeah, thank you all for listening to the ScratchRunning podcast. Shout out to Lemonade, the channel member, and Casey Purist, I think, is also a channel member.
True. Azul as well, which was a very fitting word.
My pal Rodney.
Azul.
And
Lemon's pal Rodney.
Oh, the fish.
Oh, it's the fish. Yes, I've been Kieran K. Trav258 Travis, and numbers can actually be quite funny, it turns out.
32.
32.
I'm not even.
What about that recording?
Yeah, the recording has now stopped.
Adios.